Hello friends, welcome to Excel in Career. In this tutorial, we are going to learn pandas in one video. This is the second machine learning tutorial. If you don't watch the first, that is the NumPy. So I recommended you please watch that video and then come back. So pandas. So basically pandas is the library used for the data manipulation. We have a different type of data, that is CSV file or any other file. If you want to import in import in our code, so we use pandas. Or if a data frame, if you want to convert into a CSV file, then we can convert into a CSV file by using the pandas. So firstly I will import numpy as np. Import numpy as np, and then I will import pandas pd. And then after importing, so firstly I will create a dictionary. So here firstly the name Ramesh, take Suresh, take Virat. And them I am taking in that in a list. And then I am taking roll number, say age, anything we can take, 34, 24, and then 56. So this is the dictionary that we have created. And then if you want to convert, so firstly you have to understand that pandas have two data structure, series and the data frame. So I will firstly tell about the data frame. So if I want to convert this dictionary into a data frame, so firstly so here I write df is equal to pd dot data frame dict. So this is the data frame. This is the whole structure that we have created. Here only there are two columns and three rows. So this is the data frame. And if you consider only the one column, that is the name or age, then this is known as series. So df of age, df of age. So this is the series data structure. We can also create, that is a is equal to series dot here I have to write np dot series pd dot series, and then np dot random dot rand. So take 23. So here the yes is capital required. So shift enter, so it will work. And then I will print a. So this is the value. So this is the column. So you all know that the random dot rand 23, this is the function that gives the 0 to 1 values randomly. So this is the series basically consists of only one column, that is this is the data frame. If you only the age, so this is the series. So now if I want a data frame, that is take an example of b is equal to d. b is equal to pd dot data frame np dot random dot rand. So this will give 2 comma 34. So in this way this will give a data frame. This is the data frame. If only one column, then this is the series. I think you all know about the, I think you understand the two data structure, that is the series and the data frame. Now if you want to convert a data frame into a CSV format, for example, consider df. This is that df, and if you want to convert df into a CSV, so df dot to CSV, and you have to write the name uh, abc abc dot CSV. This is the file name. So here abc.csv is created. abc.csv file is created. I think you must understand about how to create CSV file. Now if you want to import a CSV file, so how you can import? So df is equal to pd dot read CSV, and then you have to write, I want to import, consider a, I want to import train.csv file, train.csv. So firstly, this is the train.csv is the Titanic problem from Kaggle competition. So from Kaggle competition, I will explain in detail about the Titanic problem. So firstly, here I introduce only the data set, that is df. So this is the data set that consists of 891 rows and 12 columns. So in further videos I will explain about the Titanic problem, how is the Titanic problem and what to do for that. So firstly, in the pandas videos I will tell you about all the required operations that we have to consider. So I think you must understand that how to import a CSV file to a in our program for a data. So this is actually a data frame. So you must understand how to convert data frame to a CSV and CSV to data frame. So here this is the data frame that we have created, data frame, and we convert into a CSV file, and this is the CSV file train, and we have convert into a data frame. So this is the data frame now. So df dot head, so this will give me first five, sorry, df dot head, this will give me a first 5 rows. So this will give me a first 5 rows. If I write df dot 10, so this will give me 10 rows. So I think you must understand about, and similarly I will write df dot tell, last 5 rows, and I will write df dot shape. So this will give me 891 rows, 12 columns. And now I write df dot describe. So this will describe me all about the data, that is how the data actually. So this is the describe, and if you want type, df dot dtype. So I think yeah, I have to write types. So this will give me the int, object, float. So this will give me the d types of all the features, all the columns that we have, passenger, survey, p plus, and then there are other methods, that is now now let's say df of age. So this is the column, that is age. So df dot age will give me all the, and if I write df of age of 2, so this will give me the second, and then I can also write if any null values are there in my data set. So for missing values I will write df dot is null. So this will give me the false means no, here true means there is a null value. So if I want to calculate how much are there, so we use a sum function. So here there are age 177 missing values are there. So in our total data set 177 missing values. So this is very bad for us. So how to manage missing data, then what to pre-process, how to pre-process that data. So this will be seen in our next further videos of data pre-processing, and further I will tell you about how actually machine model should be built and how we can find the result. So this is the further thing that I will tell you about. So these are the 177 missing values, that is null, that we have checked. And if you want to delete any column, for example I have to delete any one column for that if I think this is not for useful. So df is equal to df dot drop. So I use df dot drop and I write age. So here I have to specify the axis, that is I already told you about. 0 axis means x-axis and 1 axis, axis is equal to 1 means y-axis. So age is on y-axis, so I have to axis is equal to 1. I have to specify that axis is equal to 1. So shift enter now, and now I write df. So here there is no age column, so here there is a data can be dropped. So there is another method, that is to drop the column. For example I write df dot drop p class, and then I write axis is equal to 1, and I write in place is equal to true, and now I write df. So p class removed. So I think you have understand how to remove the column, or we can also remove rows. For example I have to remove second row, so I write here 2 and axis is equal to 0. I think you have understand that how to remove column, or this is also known as index, that is zeros index first, and this is known as columns. So I think you have understood. Now I will tell you about LOC and ILOC. So let's take df dot LOC 0 comma 0 is equal to 23. So here 0 comma 0 I have to write 23. So then I df, so here 23 will come, actually some. So here 0 means here a new column is created whose 0 means here index is 0 and column 0 is the column whose name is 0 is no there, so that's why it's created a 0 column, and 23 created value and other is na. So else if I have created 0 comma name, df of 0 comma name, and now so here if I run df, then 23 is come, 0 comma name is equal to 23, so the 23 is come. I think you have understand about the LOC, and then I will tell you about ILOC now. So df dot ILOC, and I want a 0 to 2 comma 0 to 4. I want a DF, means I want a data frame of 0 to 2 rows and 0 to 4 column. ILOC. So this will give me a data set of 0 to 2 and 0 to 4 of data frame. I can store in a variable also, for example q, and I will run, and then I run the queue. So this will give me a data frame of queue. So, and if I want to convert queue into a CSV file, I already told you about how to convert a data frame into a CSV file. So pd dot to CSV, and then I will write name. Here pd will not come, here q will come. Q dot to CSV, and then if you want name of any, that is abc of abc of CSV. So I think you understand about the all of the thing. At last I will tell you about if you want to delete more than one column. So here you write age, so here you write in the form of list, that is age comma ticket, ticket, and then in this way. So in double quotation. So I think ticket. So this will give me error because age is already deleted. So that's why this give me error that age is not found. So I can take a parch. For example, here I can take PARCH, and then shift enter, and then shift enter. Yeah, so this will give me some error. I have to check. So I think already deleted, and I am deleting once again. So I will take a fresh example of that. So for example, I have printed df here, shift enter. So here already deleted, that parch, and the another one that I already deleted, that is here. Somehow I have clicked two times, that's why parch and ticket are already removed, and this is also not found in axis, that is I already deleted that. Here there is no parch and ticket. I think you understand that in list I have to create and delete two or more columns. And at last I will tell you about how to create this data frame into a numpy array. So to create into a numpy array, then take x is equal to df dot to numpy, df dot to numpy, and now x. So this will give me a numpy array. So this will use for our further things that I will show you. So this is all about the pandas. I think you have learned a better thing in that. So we will meet in the next video of data pre-processing.